What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having an amazing day. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if it's y'all's first time around, welcome. My name is Nagel or Logan, whatever you want to call me by, and welcome to my YouTube channel or my video. Today, we're going to be building something kind of cool, something a little crazy. In the back of my mind, I wanted to build something, right, that was magical, that had a little bit of a touch like that. And I found this on Pinterest. I'll be putting the picture on the right hand right here. It's a house and it's mushroom looking and it just looks really cool. And I want to try and build that to the best of my capability because I saw that and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I really don't, but I want to try. Right? Some of these things are just, it's unproportioned to what Minecraft is because of the block. These some of the things just don't really make sense. But nevertheless, we're gonna be trying to build it. So if y'all are new, leave a like and subscribe. If y'all are returning, leave a like and subscribe. Helps me grow my YouTube channel. And let's hop right into this video. And for those that are kind of interested, I'll be putting on the left hand side how I get these inspirations. Basically, just go on Pinterest, look up fantasy, house, or magical, or medieval, concept art, right? And then you can pick the ones you want, and you have yourself an image. Some of them or most of them, I would say, are AI generated, but nevertheless, it's fun to kind of test out your creativity or test out how you can implement this into the game. It's pretty cool. But now that we kind of got through the intro, I'll give you guys basically the game plan. Just because I assume this is probably going to take me a few hours just trying to design this because proportions are kind of crazy. I'm going to be using the gray wool as the frame. I'm going to be using the red wool as kind of the roof area, and then I'll be using or light gray. Then I'll be using the gray for actual stairs that I'm going to be using to put around the area so we can just kind of figure out. Right now, I assume we're going to be needing two circles, one for the right-hand side and one for the left, just because, I'll show another picture. Basically, what it's going to look like. The light wool is just going to be two circles, basically just like the tower on the right side and the left side, and then the mini stairs that I'm not going to incorporate all of them just because that's how ridiculous, are going to be, the gray, and then the red's just going to be the roof. So we can figure out, make sure the roof looks good. But nevertheless, let's start designing this baby. Alrighty, so after that crazy hour of me doing that, I'm also pretty tired right now. That was kind of crazy, just trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna put the picture of the yeah, I'm gonna put the inspiration image on the right hand, and you can kind of tell where it's going. I mean, I kind of have to come like this to get like where it's coming at the angle, but nevertheless, I like it. Looks cool. So let me kind of give you all the inspiration here. So at the bottom we have like this stone, it's just kind of going to be a step. Right, these are going to be the stairs that go around here to the second floor. It's actually how you enter the thing. I'm going to keep that the bottom, right? Then this other one, we have another, this is going to be like the balcony, right? And then we have another bridge that goes up to the third floor. After you get to the first floor, all these will be connected. So you ain't got to do none of that. You'll go to the second floor if you need to come over here. You just go up. I slowly connected it and I realized I can't just go up. I have to go inwards and up. So, it starts off bigger and it slowly goes smaller. I have this. You have all this crazy amount of tan that you see because of it. So there's that, and then you have a small little balcony that's gonna go around here. Then you have this little window. I actually did, was able to add it. I'm kind of glad because it looks kind of pretty cool. The what do you call it? The stairs, and then the little thing adds it to it. We have a balcony, which I'm gonna, have this. We have a little side balcony, another one right here, cause I guess. And then we have this humongous one, and then we also have a lighthouse that's supposed to go back here, but I kind of ignored that. Or it's gonna go like on the deck, I guess. I think this deck's supposed to be like farther down this way, so we'll add that. But nevertheless, it's kind of where we're at. I make sure I put the red for the roofs and everything. This shows a low tan. This shows a crazy amount. I mean, I'm gonna have to angle it to go out this way, so only issue I'm running into, right, as I'm thinking. Post editing Logan here. I just want to let you know. I just literally just yapping. That's all I'm doing. It's just yapping about like the color of the underside of the mushroom. That's literally what I'm talking about, and I spent like 5 minutes trying to do it out. So yeah, let's just move on. No kidding, I did spend like 15 minutes trying to figure out what type of blocks I should use, but after whatever felt like a billion years, figured out these three blocks. Look really nice. They complement each other, and there's a lighter version. Kind of threw down a little bit of what it would look like, and I think being too hyper focused on this, right? I tried white terracotta. It's just kind of like it looks pink compared to everything. It just didn't look good. I tried it. I think once you get the roof and you get everything, you take a step back. I think a lot of these other details will take away from um the actual color of this. And I feel like as long as it's light enough, it looks good. I mean, in the picture, it's not like super light, and I think maybe that as being super light would look really good. But yeah, I think we're just now gonna knock out this love axiom. It's pretty cool to break and do stuff really quickly, but it gets on my nerves. Anyways, so I think that's gonna be 10 of our goals. So let's get right into it. I think I messed up a little bit. I didn't realize. I think I might have to go up another like 6 blocks. I would say, like another good amount. I didn't realize this was too short. So when I was doing it, right, it just looks kind of weird. But I don't know if I should go in one more or this would make it look nicer. Just transition better. It is. Yeah, definitely how to transition better. I don't know. Alrighty then. Or I guess. But I kind of finished up here. I didn't realize when I was making this thing, it's not an actual circle. It's more like an oval. But, they want to fix that because it's too much effort. Yeah. So, came through. This was a little shorter, but I added another layer basically, but I just made it taller. Give it this nice like design and everything. This looks like behind. I'm gonna have to come through and figure out how to make this look pretty. Not too excited about that, but I think a nice porch around this way. Maybe a nice porch. Left a porch right here. Then a tree. Ooh, wait. Then we got a little window here. We'll have a window here. We'll have a balcony. Ooh, wait, yo. I just kind of cooked right there with that. Anyways, so we got this little window here. We got this little extra area that I'll finish up, make it look pretty. But I think right now we're gonna need to do finish those two. Then we're gonna knock out the roofs of these. which I'm gonna have to figure out what colors I'm gonna wanting to use. Cause we use these, but now we gotta find the colors. All right, peeps. I went and finished this little area. Then I came around and finished this little, whatever you want to call it, really. That's gonna need a window. That's gonna need a window. Cool. Fix that. Anyways, get a little pop out. It's gonna look pretty cool. Um, but anyways, I am in a little bit of a predicament. I can't figure out which ones I should be using, right? It's like a nicer, or actually, yeah. Boom, 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 right? The question is what would look nicer? All right, we have that, which honestly, I could get behind that. This, no, I think it's too pink looking. This, I think it's too dark. So, I like this because it has a lighter and some of the red. This is good because it's lighter, like the swirls. This is just concrete. I don't like that. I like the design in them. I think those look cool. Then we have the mangrove, right? So what, right? You have the mangrove, or you have the mangrove wood that we begin using with the slabs, right? Or actually, I don't need to do this. We have the mangrove, or we have these. And I'm kind of liking that. I don't know. I think this one adds a lot more detail to it. It just doesn't look like a one singular color. If you put it up there, it's gonna look pretty cool, in my opinion, just because it's gonna be out. It's gonna just look out more. This, I think it's too much of a difference in color. This, there's some dark in there. I still like this, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be too much compared to these two, right? So I don't know. I like the bright red, but I think these two match more, but I think that's too dark of a color. There's always still just the mangrove wood. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. I can't lie, bro. That oh, it's powder. No, I didn't realize it was powder. That's gonna be so annoying to build with. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, if it's powder, I can't even do anything unless I get like string. If I get string to I'm gonna have to use string just to keep the block up. That's crazy. I mean, honestly, if the build looks good, man, I don't even care. But I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Is that I think that looks really cool. Uh, Let me just check one more time. There's no way I can't use that. Huh. I like the lighter. It just looks better when it's a little lighter. Uh, but I feel like that's just too light. There's too much of a difference between those. Right? But if we went with a slab that was a different color, I think the only ones are this and the crimson and the I don't know, I think the mangrove wood is such a good wood. Or I could just go for this, honestly. It's like a darker and lighter, but it's still not too dark. I think I might just go with the mangrove. Cause honestly I feel like it just looks more simple. I think I'm gonna go with this, yeah. That should look good. So let me I like that. I think that looks good. All right, let's do this. Let's get into a little time lapse so I can get this roof on so we can start making it look good. So I decided to come through with again like the mangrove and just add this little bit here, right? Add this little extra slab just to give that little extra height. Then I'm going around the sides with the slabs, but I'm also putting a piece of mangrove. Like here, I went with the white terracotta to look to show like the bottom of it. Then it coming in with the slabs to put underneath it to give it that extra like so it's not just one full slash. But then you come out here with these, and it just looks pretty good. I like it. Now we gotta knock out these two other top ones, and then I would say we're done with the look of everything. So pretty excited. Hope y'all are. I'm enjoying this. This is really sparking my creativity, especially with the color palette too. So let's hop in a little replay mod or replay. You get what I mean. Alrighty then. So I came through and added these roofs. Came through and added some or the some white terracotta. Then we have some brown mushroom blocks that I thought would add a nice contrast. Then came through, added went up once, 3 times, and then went up twice, and then I finish off at the top here. Then on the sides, add a little bit of this here just because it's an oval. Again, I started around and then I went up and added this little thing, so it looks like it's like how to explain it, it's like um pointing. Yeah, there you go. It's like an actual point without it being like 2 blocks up. So I would say that looks pretty cool. Now, what we need to do is come in and we need to add these balconies. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5 right here. And then we have our porch that we're going to do. We'll do all the back together. I think that'd just be easier for me in general. Just so we can get the front looking good, then we could do the back so it would look all nice. But I think now we gotta knock out these porches, and then we'd be pretty set. Add some windows, but I think we'll definitely touch up the back before we come and do all the windows and all the basic stuff. So yeah, let's grab some materials and let's knock out these porches. So this is kind of it. I came in and added the staircase. Added the staircase and entrance into here. I moved this back once so this pops out more. Come over here. Added. I added this little thing. I got rid of this little area just so these don't look connected. Then I added this big support beam that looked pretty cool. A big like foundation from like the into the wall. Then it goes in and becomes a platform. Yeah, I don't know. I like a little area, a little umbrella. This is a big space. I actually will probably decorate this. I think that'd be cool. Oh, ooh, a tree. I could put a tree up there, like an apple tree. What? That would be pretty cool. Like a tree is on top. Yo, that's a great idea. Anyways, um, let me just cool. So out here, I made sure to do an outline of spruce just because I didn't want it to look like oak, look stupid. We have our little thing here. Goes all the way around here. Then our little staircase goes up here and boom. This is just gonna be what it's about. For all the detail, I'm gonna have this right here. Then I'm gonna put on the right side what it actually looks like, and y'all let me know how well I did. And for like the comparison, it's not gonna be perfect, so like be nice, but like also pretty good. But now that we kind of finished this, now we had to come decorate this area, which doesn't look very nice, to be honest. What I was thinking, right, is I add a little again. little porch area here, right? Then come right here, add a little I want to say a little porch or balcony, then add a little porch area, then we add a little tree right here, like right here, and maybe we want another one right here, and we got the porch. Then we'll have a balcony that goes this way, comes from like right here to like right around here, I'd say. Then this will be this area, and this main area will be right here. Window or window. And then I would say that's pretty much done for the outside. Main things on the outside. Then we have to come in, add a little stone area here, slab, make it look pretty so we can get rid of this wool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I would say. I might come in with what do you call it? Some other type of red and just come and mix it up. Just cause then I was afraid it was gonna be one color. We're grabbing something that's close to it. I think I'm gonna grab the one with like the swirls and stuff to it. Oh, villager check. Come on, guys. Just do a little villager check. What type of trade you got? Okay. Melon seeds. Ooh, orchard. Billy. I mean, it's all right. But yeah, so now let's go and knock out this back area. Little time lapse. Little time lapse. Alrighty, I am back. I fixed or I changed the staircase. It's even more windy. Just because this, it was like kind of like going together, and these were like really close, so it looked really stupid. Oh wait, I just realized I can now go back at this. Ew, cool. Anyways, so I added this, and then around here, I added this porch area, and then I added this other little standing. I made sure it was red just so it looked pretty cool. Oh, that's what I forgot. I was wondering, why does this look so weird? It's because I forgot to add the slabs on top. And there we go. Now it looks pretty cute. Heck yeah. I had this little windy thing to get this little area. I felt like this was just poking out too much for me not to do anything with it. So I just did something with it. Yeah. And then I added a little circle because I was like, for sure. Yeah, basically. Kind of regretting that, but I'm not gonna touch it then. I decided I'm gonna put a tree right here. The tree's gonna be right here, and it's gonna go out this way because it's gonna be trying to get the sun because the porch is giving it shade. And another tree here, which is just gonna go up. I think it's gonna be relatively big, I want to say, and probably I don't think I want it split. I want it straight up. This one, I think I'm just gonna have it go that way, or I'm probably gonna have it that way and that way. This one, I'm gonna have it go that way, and this one, probably just be a big one in general. Probably gonna go around, add some grass, of course. Whoops. It's my first time building, guys. I don't know how to play this game. So we'll do that, and then of course, I think the main thing we should do right now is go and add the glass, windows, doors. Just make it look like, you can actually use the house and it's just not standing around, and add the little details that are actually in the image. So let's get into that. Let's knock out the front area first, and then let's head to the back and do that one. Alrighty then. I came through, added some glass, added these shelves, added these on the top and bottom. I thought it looked cool. It does. Came into added some doors, added the shelves, glass. For some of these smaller ones, or didn't really want to, I came in, added a door, more glass. Same thing basically everywhere else. Any door that's big enough to be that, I added that, added that. Oh, I totally forgot to add a little thing, but I guess I could do it real quick, just cause I'm already here. Oh yeah, I'd probably want it to be like that, right? There you go. Cool. Anyways, yeah, added this. Oh, this is supposed to be a window. Yeah, yeah, I wanted this to be a window. Oh, I hate this thing. I love the mod, but like it just annoys me sometimes. Anyways, there we go, a little window. But yeah, basically that's kind of it. I want to make this one just because I think that looks cool. But now we're kind of basically done with the main stuff that it's a part of the house, right? Now we get to have a little fun and we get to decorate the outside, which again, I love doing that. I prefer that. I think that's the best part of the building something is building the outside decorations that aren't a part of the house because I don't know. I just like it most. But yeah, let's get to that. I can't wait. Alrighty, so I came around, made a little path, or actually, let's start off here. I came in, I made a path here, right? Then I went around and boned me all around the area. Then I added this little pond area, added mud staircases all around. I got some seaweed. I got bushes and I put lanterns in there just so it lights up the area. Came in with copperized lanterns just to make it look cool. I guess they're different colors, so I don't really care. I got glowberries hanging out because I thought, it's a mushroom, right? It's a living organism, and so we had to add a little leaves, little here, lanterns in there mainly. I came around, added lanterns, glowberries. Nothing up here. More glowberries. It's kind of a little area. Pretty chill. Um, Came around again here, little here, and then yeah, basically it. I did that little area. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I think I did it in another clip before this, but I had this little red thing just because that's kind of what popped out to me when I looked at the photo. I don't know why it's there, but it is, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm trying to make it as detailed. And the lighthouse, the little thing in the back left that was like supposed to be like right here. I'm just not gonna add that. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's so stupid. I'm just not gonna do it to waste of time. Yeah, so let's get into making us some trees. Again, this one's gonna go straight up. This one's gonna go boom, boom, or it's gonna boom, boom. This one's gonna go that way. I think more like straight up, kind of. And this one is just gonna be straight up as well. But this one will be two. It's gonna go left and right. This one's probably also gonna be that way, something like that. I don't know. We'll see as we go. But let's get into a little time lapse of me, knocking this out. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are done. I would say we are done. So I'm just gonna get rid of my hotbar and come down here. We have the bench. We have this tree, which it went up into four areas. You can see like the stairs go all, but kind of covered it up. Let's walk in. I think if this side was lighter, it'd be better. Let me break that. Got a little bush here. Got a swing here. Got a nice tree. It goes over like I said I would do. Get that nice stuff and ignore the blocks on the ground. Some more bushes, tree, pathway, another tree. I did make this thing go in 4. I made sure that it went in 4. Up here we have a nice little dinner table, some chairs, some food, of course, because a little whatever that is. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Then over here, I added like an outside TV in netherite because I'm just bougie like that, you know. And then I went with gray just because I didn't want the blacks from the carpet to interact with that. Thought it would look dumb. But yeah, you get your TV. It's a curved TV, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I would say we're done. That is the house. Now let me put a little picture on the side right here on the right hand so y'all can just check it out and let me know how I did, if I did good or not. What y'all think I could improve? Just cause always trying to improve, always trying to get better at building. I think this is super fun, finding inspiration from Pinterest and kind of creating my own build with it. Y'all let me know again, please. That would be very helpful if y'all have any ideas. But I think after that, we should be all set to go. So I think now we're in the deserving of a 120 FPS. That is right, frames per second replayed. That's going to take 15 billion years to finish loading, but the quality is going to be unmatched. So, I just realized I've been building without my shaders this entire time. I just realized it. Whoops. Let's put those on and make sure we do the replay. So yeah, let's hop right into it. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I definitely did. It was such a blast trying to make this magical type of build. I think next, part, what is it, part 5 already? Yeah. This is part 4, but part 5 next time. I think I want to go more into the magical. I think I want to do maybe a little bit of purple inside of the build. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe like a rainbow, something interesting, right? But that is to be for next time. Y'all can look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to build it. Finding inspiration, of course. But if y'all are new, leave a like and subscribe. If y'all are returning, make sure you guys are subscribed, put the noties on, and also like the video. If y'all got any ideas of what type of genre I should build, please let me know. And I hope y'all have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is for y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out. Make sure you go check out my other socials on my Instagram and TikTok.